So, have you been wasting your Wolfpacks on Space Jesus in Arc Raiders? Well, I have got the perfect solution for you. I have seen so many players waste so much resources and thrown their Wolfpacks at the wrong time when fighting the Vaporizers. But I actually have a couple of solutions here, and it's actually so easy to fight these guys once you really know how. But there is a couple of cool different little tricks you can do to make it so much easier to take down the Vaporizers. Now, the Vaporizers do indeed have two weak spots. One of the weak spots is on the belly. You shoot off the armor, exposes the core, and then you shoot the core. That's one of the weak spots. The second weak spot is also on the very top, but you shoot off the armor once again and it exposes the core, and then you shoot the core, exposing its weak spot. Anyone notice what's the difference about today's stash? Yup, prepping for the next raid on my phone. This app is super useful. I can sort my stash, check my loadouts, and plan my next run without being glued to my PC. And not only that, but this app is totally free, and it also supports 4K 144 FPS plus. This app also supports one-tap remote connection, making it super easy to download and sign up. With some simple steps, you can get logged in and downloaded on both PC and mobile. That's right, it also has cross-platform support. It also is super safe. Stardesk also supports game controllers key mapping, so if you want to change up your keybinds, you can indeed do so. Click the link, grab Stardesk, and check your inventory anytime, anywhere. So I have indeed noticed that so many players are actually wasting their Wolfpacks when fighting against the Vaporizers. Now, did you know that all you need is any sort of throwable to activate the Vaporizer's shield? And then what that does is gives you a little bit more of an opportunity to be able to throw your Wolfpacks, like so. We destroyed him in one there with a full Wolfpack. See how easy that was? I see so many players just throwing their Wolfpacks like crazy just to be able to get some damage off on the Vaporizer, and then what he's doing is he's using his shield to counter the Wolfpack, so you're actually wasting a good old Wolfpack. Now, the good thing about this is you can use crude explosives, which really do cost barely anything to craft. But not only that, you can actually throw volcanic rocks as well over at the Vaporizers, and not only can you activate one shield, you can also hit up two shields at once, like so. Both shields are up, as you see. Now I can back up a little bit here, wait for the shields to go down, get ready with my Wolfpack, throw the Wolfpack, just like that. And the good thing about this as well, you can also even use a lore grenade to activate that shield, and then he's going to focus on the lore grenade. And you get your other Wolfpack ready. There you go. It's so simple. These guys really aren't as complicated and as hard as you think they are. It's super easy to take them down with Wolfpacks. So using this method actually makes it so easy to take them down. Any sort of throwable needs to be used first. Test it again here. We have the crude explosive. Crude explosives are one of the best ones to use because they're so easy to make. Crude explosives first. That should have activated his shield behind there. Yes, it did indeed. Then, once the shield goes down, Wolfpack gets initiated. And it does exactly what it's supposed to do. Now, the super fun thing about this, if you have like 4 or 5 Vaporizers all in the same location, you can indeed activate their shield with one simple throw-in once they're all close enough to each other. And then you can get off 2 or 3 Wolfpacks to do a ton of damage. As you do know, there actually can be sometimes a spawn of 4 or 5 Vaporizers all around one arc assessor. So let's see if we can take him down with the old showstopper here. And perfect. Direct hit. And there he goes. That's another very handy way to take them down as well. You really don't need the combination of a Wolfpack And another throwable, you can even use a showstopper and a crude explosive. As you can see, it works just as well. I do find with this combination, if you're using the showstopper or even a hornet driver, that the vaporizer definitely does need to be around something that he can crash into, or he has to have a little bit of damage done. Now, I have actually knocked one from the sky in full HP, but it was on Buried City. There was a lot of buildings around, so there has to be something around for him to crash into to explode. I also found this pretty weird combination or new type of tech where you use a lure grenade when you're on top of him. So once you land on top of the vaporizer, he will indeed try and throw you off, something similar to the Queen or the Matriarch, but he flips himself kind of sideways. And if you plant a lure grenade on top of him while you're on top as well, he will indeed flip himself upside down, as you can see in this clip. Now that might have just been pure luck, but there definitely is some weird physics going on there that I think with a bit of practice you could get that one down to a T. Also, can we just appreciate my new armor for a moment? How good of a job have they done with this armor set? This is the first one that I've bought in a while, but I had to get my hands on it when I seen that it was like a military style helmet. Look how cool that is. Now it's a bit hard to turn my head. Look how cool that is, man. Maybe if we hit a little bit of this.
Look at me going.
Look how good that armor looks. But here is another good example of the showstopper tech, that you just throw it at them, and once they're in close range of any object they can crash into, they will go down. Oh! Now he was a little bit damaged, so further testing is needed. But the showstopper hornet driver definitely works much easier, much more consistent when the vaporizer is lower on health. As you can see, this vaporizer is super low. We get a direct hit with the showstopper and he kind of stumbles off course, but he doesn't completely go down. That's because there's nothing in the area for him to crash into. So the main point I'm trying to prove here is that the vaporizers are actually super easy to take down. Just make sure you're not wasting those valuable Wolfpacks and throw some sort of other throwable first and then use the Wolfpack after, once the shield has gone down. Get a volcanic rock, throw it over towards the vaporizer. He's going to think it's a Wolfpack, activates the shield. And we just wait for the shield to drop. And get our Wolfpack up there nice and high. And it's going to do a ton of damage for us. Takes out the vaporizer super easy. And to be honest, at the end of the day, if you want to be just an absolute John Raider, you can bring in a deadline and a snap hook and just send it. But that is indeed all for now, guys. Hope this little bit of content helps you guys out when you're out there fighting against the vaporizers topside. That is all for now. Stay safe out there, and I will talk to you in the next one.